What's going on, guys? It's Greg here, aka NYPrepper. It is Saturday, September 11th, 2021, and I wanted to give you guys an update on the tropics and the hurricane season. And before I do that, I just wanted to mention it is the 20-year anniversary of 9/11. So I just ask you guys to pray for all of the families that were affected by 9/11 and the ensuing wars afterwards, all the veterans and their families. It was a very tough time in our history, so please keep these people in your prayers. So we have two disturbances here. We have one coming off of Africa, and this one has a 70% chance of development over the next 5 days. And I'll just read to you guys what the Hurricane Center is saying. They're saying that environmental conditions appear generally conducive for gradual development, and a tropical depression is likely to form late this weekend or early next week while the system moves westward over the far eastern Atlantic. Regardless of development, this disturbance is likely to bring gusty winds and locally heavy rain across the Cabo Verde Islands later today and tonight. So they're saying it's going to possibly develop over the next few days into something. We don't know what or how strong or where it's going to go. It's still too early to tell, but you can see there's already a dense cluster of clouds here and thunderstorms. And they are saying this thing is going to turn into a depression soon. So we have to keep an eye on this, and I'll certainly update you guys if this turns into anything, and I'll monitor it as it develops. And the best way to stay updated on the hurricane season is to subscribe to the NYPrepper channel and hit the bell notification so you can get notified when I upload new videos. And a little bit more concerning here, we have this disturbance over the Yucatan Peninsula, and they have a formation chance of 90%. They're expecting this thing to turn into a tropical depression sometime in the next few days, and it could possibly affect the Texas Gulf Coast. So any of you guys out there that live in Texas or Louisiana or the western Gulf Coast area, you need to pay attention to what's going to happen with this disturbance here. They are expecting a tropical depression to form. And so I'll just read to you their synopsis. A tropical wave and an upper level trough continue to produce a large area of disorganized showers and thunderstorms over portions of southeastern Mexico and the southern and central Gulf of Mexico. Although upper-level winds are not conducive for development currently, they are expected to become more favorable for the system during the next day or so. A tropical depression is likely to form on Sunday or Monday while the disturbance moves northwestward and then northward near the coast of northeastern Mexico. Further development will be possible through the middle of next week if it remains over water, and interests along the western and northwestern Gulf Coast should monitor the progress of the system. An Air Force Hurricane Hunter aircraft is scheduled to investigate the system tomorrow, okay? And they're saying that regardless of whether this thing turns into a strong hurricane or even a hurricane at all, there could be very heavy rain along the western Gulf Coast area, including coastal Louisiana and coastal Texas. So regardless of what happens with the storm, if you live in Texas or Louisiana, you need to pay attention and get ready for heavy rains and possibly some flash flooding and mudslides. But they are going to send a Hurricane Hunter's plane into this thing to get some more data. So that's pretty much it, guys. Just wanted to update you. So we got these two disturbances here. And in the Pacific, things are pretty quiet. There's nothing going on in the Pacific right now. We have this one disturbance here, which has a 60% chance of development. So I'll certainly monitor this thing, and we'll see where this thing goes. But I'm most concerned about this one disturbance right off of the Yucatan now, and also this one off of Africa. Otherwise, everything else is quiet. And I'll just show you guys the latest satellite imagery of that disturbance over the Yucatan. And you can see here, there's a lot of cloud cover, and looks like there's some circulation starting to form. So we have to keep an eye on this thing, guys, because the Gulf of Mexico is very warm this time of year. And as you guys saw, in the last few months, when storms get into the Gulf, they strengthen very quickly and they can explode into a hurricane very, very quickly. So we have to keep an eye on this thing, okay? Once it gets out into the Gulf, it could rapidly intensify. But that's all I got for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. God bless. And don't forget the 3 Ps: prepare, practice, and persevere.